Hello, friends. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Burn That Buddha. Let's get rid of a little bit of that. Whatever's going on, whatever's hanging out. So this is Midline Monday. We'll be working on the mid and the core. So come on into your space. We're gonna get going. Grab your stuff. We'll be standing most of the time. We'll spend a little bit of time down on the ground. We'll come back to that quote from last week and last Monday. I like that one. The root of our suffering is in attachment. It's a Buddha quote, so feel free to come back to that one anytime during this practice. Let's come into our breath, into this mid section. Shake it out. Come into your breath, roll your shoulders back. I'm going to keep saying activate the core, activate the core. So be mindful of your midline and let's come straight forward. Bring the arms up, forward, inhale, reach them up. And then on the exhale, bring them down into cactus arms or goalpost. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Keep that core activated as you inhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, relax. Bring those arms all the way down. Shake it out. We'll do a couple of sun salutations and then we'll make our way down to the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up, or you can go back, forward, whatever works for you. Bend the knees, hinge the hips. Come on down, forward, halfway, or forward fold. Roll it out, and then halfway lift, hands to shins, knees, thighs, whatever works gets you into that halfway. Exhale, relax and release. Bring those hands all the way down. Let's go into plank. So step back, plank it out. Hold here for 2 breaths. We're going to inhale. See if you can't find some length. You can always drop the knees, or you can stay up if you can. 1 more breath, and then we'll lower down into our cobra. So low down, all the way down. Point those toes, lift up into that cobra pose. And exhale, flip the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Activate that core. Keep it tight. Push the belly button to the back. That's fine. Reach up, step up, walk up. Either walk up or walk back, whatever works for you. Halfway, shake it out. And then roll it on up. Come on up. Reach up, go into that extended mountain pose again. And then bring those hands right on down to center. Palms together. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up. Extended mountain pose. Hinge the hips, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Shake it out. Halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Roll it on up. Then we'll come back through with that extension and then come down into plank next time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Find those hands all the way down to the mat. Step on back. We're going to add a couple of push-ups here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Do that. You can drop the knees if you need to. Exhale down. Inhale up. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale up. Now drop the knees. Let's come into that figure 8. So shake it out, roll it out. Do a couple of cat-cows. Drop the chin to the chest. Round the back, cat pose. Inhale, reach up, look up, cat. Point the tailbone and the spine. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest, round the back. Inhale, look for length. Now sit on back, stretch the back if you want to. Come into that extension. Bring a little bit of release to the arms and the shoulders. And come on up. We're going to come into a dolphin pose. So come down to your forearms and then tip the toes, lift the hips. So it's like a down dog, but we're still down on the front. Stretch those back legs. And we're going to get prepared for our tiger curls. So drop those knees and begin, let's lift up that left leg first. So lift that left leg up, nice and back, and then bring it in and curl it in and lift it up. You can stay down here. You can come up to your fists. You can come up to your arms. I'm going to come up. I'm actually going to double my mat. I don't know if you can see that, but I just pulled my mat forward. That's just going to give me a little bit of an extra on my arms, my hands. And then begin to do this tiger curl. Point that leg, lift, and then on the inhale, bring that knee in, and then reach and stretch. We're going to do that about a dozen times. So keep going. Find this beautiful breath and rhythm in between here. We've got 4 more. 3, 2. All right, relax. Bring that knee down. Get ready for the other side. Shake it out. Roll the ankle. Roll the wrist. I'm going to roll my wrist real quick. Get them ready to come on over to the other side. And lifting up that right leg. Here we go. And reach. And then when we're done with this, it's like someone's trying to enter into this room. We'll let them in. We'll finish the stretch up here. And 4 more. 3, 2, 1. We'll pull it on in. Come on back. Come into a tabletop. Do a couple of cat cows. Stretch that low back. Come on in, friend. Go ahead and join. You're welcome. Welcome to come in. We just warmed up. We're in tabletop, stretching the back a little bit. We just did those tiger curls. So come on back, tip those toes upward, come into downward facing dog. Send those heels down if you can. And come on up, bring that left leg up and in, however you can get it up. Begin that low lunge, opening up the leg. Pull up. And back. Opening the hip, opening the leg and the knee. And then we're going to drop down, drop the right knee down, activate the core, and come on up into that low lunge there. Inhale, reach up. Find that length. Let's see what we got going on. Exhale. So reach up, find that length, find that strength, and then send the arm forward. Go ahead and send that right arm forward, left arm back. Find that twist. Gaze can be either way. You can send it forward, you can send it back, midline, down, whatever feels good for your body today. Reach up, swoop up, send those arms back forward, and then we'll go the other way. And then reach up, find that length and that strength one more time. We'll switch over to the other side. Send those hands down, lift that right leg, send the left leg back, coming into plank. And we'll go to the other side. So bring that right leg up, however you can get that forward. Wiggle, wiggle, that's where I'm at today. Reach up, open that right leg. Begin to find that twist, that rotation, and that rock in your leg. And we'll drop that left knee, do that same series. Drop the left knee, activate the core, inhale. Reaching up, finding that length and that strength. Breathe here for a minute. We'll go into that opposite, send the left arm forward, right arm back. So find that twist here. And then gaze can be anywhere, wherever feels good. Reach up, come on back through the midline. Activate that core again. Send the arms the other way. Breathe here for one more breath, and then we'll swoop down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring those hands down, frame the foot. Come on back into plank. We'll bring in those push-ups again. And drop the knees if you want, or stay in your full push-up. We'll come down 3 times, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time. Now tip the hips, find your way up into down dog. We're gonna come up into standing mountain pose. So walk the hands up, walk the hands, the feet forward, back, whatever works. Shake it out. Find your way into that standing position. And we're going to do some of those big chunkers. Begin to bring those knees up. Hands are rotating opposite side. Bring them up as high as you can. We're going to do that for about 30 seconds. So left and right, as much as you can. Bring those knees up and in. And to find a crunch here, so you can do more of a swing if that feels good, or you can do more of a knee elbow crunch. So you find what feels good in your body today, or maybe a little bit of both, like I just did. Keep going. Maybe another like 6, 7 times. And then we're going to slow down, and we're going to come into our standing balancing. Coming back into that core position. Shake out the shoulders. Breathe for a second. Bring that knee up. I'm going to find stability on my left foot, or you can always grab hold of a wall if you need that extra, or pull in a chair. So finding balance on your foot. Begin to rotate and just bring a little playfulness to your right leg. And then stand up on the toes and then open up the knee. Come into that figure 4, nice open position. Hips are facing forward. Bring the arms in. And then bring that knee forward facing, squaring out the hips again. And then we'll point the toe back and then come into that flamingo. So lift the foot up. Find the foot. And then lift the arm if that's possible. And exhale, drop the leg. Shake it out. Shake the other one out too. Shake it out. Get ready. Find your balance on your right foot. And then begin to roll out your ankle on your left. Add that little shake and forward fold. And then lift up, coming onto the toes. Finding that balance, squaring out the hips. And then open up the knee. Finding that strong figure four, hips are open, facing forward, bring those arms in. Stay here for one more breath, activate the core. And then bring that knee forward facing, shake it out just a little bit and send that foot back on the toe. Toe is on the mat, and then lift that foot up. Find your foot, use your hand. Finding that stability, staying stable, coming into that flamingo, lift the arm up, activating the core. Exhale, slowly come back down. Let everything down, shake it out, roll out the other side. All right, let's reset with another sun salutation. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, knees, thighs, wherever you're at, halfway lift. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Let it go. Inhale, roll it up. Come on back into a mountain pose. We're going to add in that chair series. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit down. Find the chair. Hands can be up. Hands can be at heart center. They can be at the back, at the hips, down at the side. You decide what works for you. We're going to continue breathing. One more breath. And then inhale, come on up. We're going to exhale and just go right back down. And we're coming into that twist. Exhale, bring the right elbow over to the left knee. Find that twist. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale, come up, reach up. Find that length, find that strength. Exhale, bring that left elbow over to the right side. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Coming into our squats now. Taking the legs a little bit wider than we just were in chair pose. Get ready. We're coming up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down. Find that squat. Find your position. And we're going to do some of those cherry pickers. So come on down. 1, 2, 3, up. Squat. Down. Up. And do that about half a dozen times. Ready? Keep going. Squat down, come up, not all the way up. Come down, 1, 2, 3, up. Yeah, you're probably feeling it. Keep going. Inhale. We'll go 2 more times. 2, 3, up. Come on down, last time. All right, hold here for another breath. And then come on up, bring some rest to yourself. Shake it out. Shake out the legs. Bring them up if it feels good for you. Add a little stretch while standing when release. Bring up the other side. Let's reset again with another sun salutations. We're going to go down and then we'll do our series down there. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Send that belly button to the chest or to the back of the spine, activating that core. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll up. Do that same thing. Imagine pushing yourself in as you activate the core, allowing yourself to come up slowly. Roll those shoulders back. This time we're going down to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring those hands down to the mat. We're going to plank it out. Drop it down 3 times. Inhale up. You can drop the knees if you need to. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Come into tabletop. Find a little bit of a rotation here. Find your figure 8. You'll bring in those bird dogs. So we did the tiger curls before. Remember bird dog from last time. So we're going to reach one arm up, one leg back. And do that about a dozen times. So that's about 6 each arm and leg. Go ahead. I'm going to start with my right arm, left leg. Inhale, reach. And curl. So you can do both, or you can do just the reach. You can stop here, or you can come all the way in. Whatever you want to do, wherever you're at. Or you can do just legs, if that was where you were feeling it. Maybe that's enough for you. If you need that extra cushion, you can always pull up the double side of the mat, reach and fold. Keep going here, about halfway. Try to find that length. So on your inhale, you're going opposite leg and arm. Exhale, you're coming in. At least that's how I breathe in. If it feels better for you to go the opposite way, by all means, do what works in your body. 4 more. All right, bring it in. Shake it out. Do that little figure 8. Bring it back into child's pose. Bring a little bit of rest and stretch into your arms and your shoulders. And come on up, come on down, kind of slide down, slither your way back, and go into Sphinx pose. Reach up. Let's get those back bends in. Exhale down. Come in, activate the core, send those arms forward, Superman. Exhale down. Send the arms back, locust. Inhale up. Exhale down. Go again, same series, bring those arms forward. Inhale up, point the toes. Come up, maybe you stop here at Sphinx, maybe you come all the way up into upward dog. Exhale down. Reach those arms forward. Inhale forward. Find that length, go a little bit longer. Exhale, hands go back. Inhale, reach for the feet. Exhale down. Come on back, push up into a downward dog. Find rest in downward dog. Then bring the knees down. Shake it out. Give a couple of cat cows. Chin to chest. Cat position. Exhale. Inhale. Cow, lengthen the back. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Now come on up to the knees. And find an additional stretch. We'll do a half camel. Bring that right hand to hip. Reach the left arm out up in front of you. Scoop it up and just reach back and look. Stop here kind of in like a half moon pose. Exhale, bring the arm down, shake it out. Bring that left arm to the hip. Inhale, reach that right arm up in front of you. Following the hand, looking back behind you. And this half moon pose. Little camel, half moon. Inhale, come on back. Reach up. Both arms. Look up. And then exhale. See if you can't find a little bit of a back bend. Can you reach back? Can you get back there? What's it going to take? Find a little back bend here. Go ahead and sit down. Sit all the way down. Bring those feet out in front of you. Staff pose. Point and flex the feet. Do a little bit of those windshield wipers, left and right. And then reach up, come into your forward fold. Add that additional stretch if you want to add that flexibility. Bring those swimmers in. This is good anyways, just to add this motion. Bring the swimmers in, activate the core, coming towards your toes. Reaching, stretching. Come on up, bend those knees. Find your way back all the way onto your back. And bring in that rotation. Begin to bring those knees up and around and down. Keeping the core active as you do this. Inhaling up, exhaling as your knees go away from you. One more time and then we'll switch direction. Come on back the other way. And then when you bring the legs out, go ahead and send the feet all the way out. And then bring the knees up. And do a couple of these. Send the feet out. Knees in. Feet out. Knees in. See if we can't do a dozen here. Keeping the core active. Pushing out, inhaling, breathing in, knees to chest. 4 more. And 1 more. Reach for it, stretch, and then bring the knees down. We'll finish off with the little final stretch in the pigeon. Bring the left foot up to right knee. Open up the hip. Stretch that out just a little bit more. And you can bring your right thigh up and leg in if that feels good. Stretching the underside of the hip and the thigh, all of that connective tissue. And then go over to the other side, unpretzel yourself. Send your right knee up to the left thigh. Opening. You can add a little pressure to your knee, opening the leg up. Inhale, come on up. Bring that left leg up if that feels good. And then unpretzel, relax and release. Send those legs out, full stack position or corpse pose. Arms up, find an additional stretch. Bring your attention back to the breath and that Buddha quote, the root of our suffering is in attachment. So let's detach some of that. Activate that midline in that core section, slowing the breath down, recognizing that was our focus today. Bring a hand to your heart, a hand to your belly if that feels good for you. Come back in a couple of days and we'll do warrior. Give yourself some gratitude for showing up. Add a little bit of movement, whatever additional stretch you need to find yourself complete today. And whenever you're ready to conclude your practice, thank you for sharing your time today and making time for yourself. And we'll be back in a couple days for that Warrior Wednesday flow. And we'll see you then. All right, friends.